There you go. I could be playing Soccer Wars 2 in English, but gotta do this. Welcome to This Week in Weiss Schwarz. We talk about Weiss Schwarz news and cards of the day. First of all, thank you so much for the 2,600 subscribers. We're essentially an Atari console now. We uploaded my playmat collection video, link at the top if you haven't checked it out yet. And when we reach 2,700 subs, we will show off my card sleeve collection. I'm going to show off what I can. I'm not beating those Gooner allegations. There might not be an episode next week because I'm going to be at Worlds. Mainly, I'm going to be in the card game festival. Who knows, we might do an episode there. Anyways, if you want to keep up with the world of Weiss Schwarz, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you learned something new, give the video a like. It really does help us out in the algorithm. Share this video to your secret child. And if you got this video, they wanted me to tell you if they could borrow $350. They're good for it next week. And with that, let's get started with the English news in Weiss Schwarz. And strap in, there's quite a bit of it. We are going to be starting off with Worlds news. It is happening next week. Specifically next Thursday. Check the website for updated casters. It does appear that we have a different caster for Shadowverse Evolve. And also check the website for the stream schedule. The time is going to change depending on where you live. Here's the graphic that Bushiroad provided. As you can see at the bottom, Weiss Schwarz is going to be on Bushiroad Channel 2. Here's the full schedule. 10 Japan time until 15 Japan time, or as we call it in the States, 3 p.m. PST. Then it's the conference, an hour break, then back at it at 17 or 5 p.m. PST, and it should end around 7 p.m. or so. I'm essentially going to be there the entire day. Blarg. I'll make a vlog, and maybe during our break, let's get a live stream going. I think that would be super fun. Should have gotten that pocket Wi-Fi instead of that eSIM. Oh well. Either way, maybe you'll see me in the background of one of the casters. And speaking of Worlds, they just couldn't wait for the stream to announce this. GGO2, the extra booster set, has been announced for English Weiss Schwarz. It has a release date of September 5th. There is no AGR card, but there is an SIR card. And also on top of that, there hasn't been like an official announcement through Bushiroad as to what the SIR card is. If you watch my channel, you know what the SIR card is? It is the serial rare card. It is as hard to get as an AGR card, but it's just serialized, hot stamped. It looks like an AGR card, but it's not. Now, does this mean we're getting Dengeki Bunko in English? God, I hope so, but probably not. We didn't get the SAO light novel anniversary set. We got the anime anniversary set. But the thought going around is that Bushiroad doesn't have the license for the light novels. They have the license for the anime, but not the light novel. Those are two separate entities. But we are getting GGO2, we got GGO1, which is good, but we don't have the GGO cards in Dengeki Bunko, even though there aren't that many. So I don't think that's really gonna make a difference. Either way, I bought two in JP. Link at the top if you haven't checked it out. Alright, moving on, the Errata page for English has been updated. There are two My Sakurajima cards and one Azure Lane card. The Azure Lane card is actually a character discard encore, not just a card discard encore. One of the Mai's actually had the wrong icon printed on it. It's supposed to be reversed, but it was printed with a rest one. And some updated wording. And the final piece of Weiss Schwarz news involves prices. Now this is from Bushiroad. We would like to share an update on retail pricing in certain regions. Due to an increased cost in the supply chain, players in certain regions may experience higher product prices. Retailers in affected regions may adjust their prices higher than the MSRP stated on each game's website to offset these increased costs. We remain committed to bringing quality products to our players around the world and are actively exploring ways to ensure that our supply chains isn't disrupted. We seek your kind understanding during this time and thank you for your continued support. Alright, so this is obviously towards a certain country. Now, I don't like to get political on this channel because I know how anime fans are. Now, I was looking at Nikke boxes because I wanted to buy some so I could open them up on the channel and also like start working on a deck. And I saw a lot of the prices at the shops and I was like, damn, these are kind of expensive. It could have been that it's a hype set, so everybody's going to be selling them at a higher cost because they know that they can. Before Nikke, the prices were about $55 to $60 for a box, and I've seen Nikke boxes go from $75 to $80 a box. Again, I thought it was just because it was a hype set, but apparently not. Now, I did get confirmation from a couple local shops that the distro charged them a lot higher because of the tariffs. Now, these cards are obviously not printed in the United States. They are printed in Singapore. All of Bushiroad's card games are printed in Singapore. Now, there is a 10% tariff on all Singaporean imports, according to the Straits Times. The article reads that in a LinkedIn post on April 26, Deputy Prime Minister Gan Kim-yong, who is also Trade and the Industry Minister, said that he had a productive virtual meeting with the U.S. Secretary of Commerce, Howard Lutnick, on April 25 to discuss bilateral economic and business ties. So until then, all Singapore imports are going to be more expensive. And tariffs are not being eaten by the companies, they're being tacked onto the consumer. That's just how the business works. They make the prices higher to offset those costs. Now, this could be bad, but let's kind of be honest here. Like, you don't really need to buy Weiss Schwarz cards. You don't need to buy Vanguard cards. People can easily not buy things like food, energy, and basic necessities because those are necessary. The first thing to go on personal budgets are luxury spendings. Now, I'm not saying don't buy Weiss Schwarz cards. You know, I do want you all to support the game that we all love. We also shouldn't make our quality of life a lot worse because of these tariffs. This game brings me immense joy. I'm not going to stop getting immense joy just because it's a little more expensive. But what I am saying is to be more cautious about your spending. Now I really do feel like a dad. Oh, also, like, on top of that, there's no virtual way to play this game anymore. One is going to die at the end of the month. The other one went underground. So if you want to play the game, you have to buy the cards now. It's a double-edged sword. Well, doom and gloom aside, let's talk about Japanese news, I guess. All of the supplies for the Card Game Festival 2025 have been revealed. Do note that some of these supplies will be available online. Now, we did cover a good majority of these on a live stream, and I am going to be on the lookout for the Afterglow ones and maybe the Gushing Over Magical Girls one. I was told to get the Bang Dream supply set, and I'll be honest, I don't remember if it was either Mujika or Maigo. Hand Trap, let me know in the forums. I honestly don't remember. Or was it RDR? Oh wait, no, it was Andy. So whoever it was, tell me in the forums. Well, either way, the supply set comes with a storage box, some sleeves, no mat, and a PR card. But the PR cards are so tiny that I cannot see what they are. Link at the top if you haven't seen that video. Also, join the streams. It's every Monday. We have the promotional image for this year's Animate Dreamfest 2025. The art will be featured on Weiss Schwarz cards. This goes from July 5th to July 27th. You purchase up to 2,200 yen worth of product, and you get a special sticker and a Weiss Schwarz PR card pack containing 1 out of 10 cards. Note, Mugen Dai Mew type is included in this promotion. I believe it is every year that they do this promotion, and it's every year that I miss it. There's also a ReZero Season 3 special event taking place on May 24th. It'll include some Weiss Schwarz displays and a special present as well. Unrelated, there's also a slot machine and a pachinko machine. We don't know what the special present is. It's probably a PR card of some sort. We're gonna have to wait and see, but the slot machine and the pachinko machines are really funny. And that is what we're gonna call it. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Weiss Schwarz news and content. I'll catch you all in the next one, which is Worlds. See you then. Peace.